Some people ask what Skeeter does when I have to leave her home alone. And this is Skeeter's little area right here. You see we've got a kitty cat bed that's in the middle with a blanket thrown over it. And as you see all the little spots, this is her poop. So what we do is we take this blanket out, we shake it, and then we fold it over to the clean side. And then the blanket gets laid back down here and can be used for another day. There's her water dish. And right next to that we put her food dish. And she's about due for eating time right about now. Isn't that right, Skeeter? You want yum yum? You want yum yum? Yeah? No? You're gonna ignore me? You're not hungry yet, are you? Yeah? You want yum yum? You want it? We're gonna have to clean out your blanket over here and give you some yummy. Yeah! Let's go ahead and shake it out. We'll be right back then. I almost forgot. The first thing that we have to do before we take Skeeter's blanket outside for shaking is get her to poop. So, Skeeter, make poopy. Come on, make poopy. Good girl. There's a little poopy. You only made one little one. Just one little poopy. Very good. Okay? Now you're safe to roam around the house for at least the next 30 minutes. Ducks typically poop at intervals anywhere between 5 minutes and an hour. But because she's due for eating, she's not due for pooping yet. Alright, let's go ahead and get her shaken out. You ready for yum-yums? You ready for your yum-yum, Skeeter, huh? Here it is. Once again, we're not feeding you junk food. Would you look at that? Alright, let's put it down in your little tray. Here you go. Go ahead. Scarf it up. Scarf it up. See, you're eating your good food. Yeah. Now, if she was only fed junk food all the time, full time, and I put that food in front of her, do you think any one of you, do you think that she would eat that stuff? That stuff has almost no flavor whatsoever. It's not particularly appetizing. It's not even wet, it's dry, and it's really hard to swallow. So if she was a full-time junk food eater, she probably wouldn't want to ever touch that stuff. It's kind of bad. But look, she's eating it. And she's eating it and she likes it because she's used to it, because that's her full-time food. Well, once again, this is Skeeter's blanket, and she knows that when I'm not home to stay in her little area. I don't know how I managed to train her to do this, but this is something that she's figured out on her own. Now, she also does know that I have a blanket like this in every room that I spend time in. So there's a blanket here. There's usually a blanket next to my sofa over here when I'm sitting on the sofa. She'll be down on the floor by me. And then down the hall in my office, there's another blanket next to my desk, and she'll sit there next to me also. So once in a while, if I'm not home, and she gets antsy because I've left her alone for, 6, 7, 8 hours, sometimes she'll go to these other two places and look for me. And that's my little baby girl. She certainly loves to be around her daddy. Doesn't like to be alone, so it's not very often that I have to leave her at home alone, but when I do, she does know to stay near her blanket, on her blanket, or in her little areas. It's a very, very rare situation that she ever has an accident on the floor. But when she does, I don't have carpets. It's pretty easy to clean up. Isn't that right, little Skeeter? Eating up yum-yums. Good girl.